Hey everyone, it's Maria, and I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I have been, like the rest of you, trying to get resituated. I had several videos that I was going to upload, and then all of this kind of went down. I had done a few weekend trips last month, and so that was pretty great. But then as this got more and more amped up, I just really needed to buckle down and figure out what we were doing. But it's becoming more and more apparent that more and more people are going to be relying on social connection online. And so I thought I would do my part to try to add a little sunshine to the internet because it's bleak out there, people. Yes, we are doing fine. My husband has a couple of different immuno diseases, so we are being extra careful. We have stuff stocked up for a couple months and don't plan on really leaving other than seeing his parents, then maybe my parents, depending on, they were with other people, so we're kind of sequestering them a little bit, and they're a little bit further away. We have our exchange student coming home tomorrow indefinitely. No, not tomorrow, today. I pick him up tonight. We'll be scrubbing everything down after he gets home, and he's going to be in quarantine in our house for about 5 days before we kind of let him mingle with us. I know it's a little unsure time for a lot of exchange students and international students because they're trying to figure out, if they're going to be allowed to continue their studies, if they're going to have to go home, any of that stuff. So I definitely relate to the uncertainty of that. I know I've had several friends who are in the midst of life falling apart personally, as well as, global pandemic. So, I really wanted to take this opportunity to add some light. So I will be doing hopefully some more videos. If I can, it's getting a little bit warmer. I'm out in my sunroom right now, although it's still very chilly this week, but hopefully I'll be able to help add a little bit of advice to homeschooling, advice to keeping calm in the midst of all this. Sorry, different noises out here. But I wanted to read to you a little bit from Untamed by Glennon Doyle. For those of you who don't know Glennon Doyle, I feel like she's kind of the patron saint of accepting yourself and fire and passion, and I just adore her. I mean, this cover right here says it all. Even if I didn't know who she was, I would pick up the book from the cover, and I'm not a huge person to just buy books. She is on my automatic buy list. If you have not seen this, I don't know where you've been hiding online because it's everywhere, but it's totally worth the hype. And this particular bit, this essay is written about how to deal with parenting when everything seems like it's up in flames. It is right after she's decided to divorce her husband, and she's trying to kind of figure out how to navigate parenting. And she talks to Elizabeth Gilbert, who is another one of my patron saints of wonderfulness. And so I just wanted to read you a little bit of it. One morning in the middle of the divorce, I called Liz to ask for parenting advice. Liz doesn't have children, so she is still sane enough to have perspective. I love that line. I said, I know that all is well and everything is fine at the deepest level and all that shit. I know all that, but I don't know it today. I'm worried that I ruined them. They're confused and afraid, and for Christ's sake, this is the one thing I swore I'd never do to them. She said, okay, Glennon, here is what I see happening. Your family's together on the airplane right now. You are the flight attendant, and the kids are passengers on their first flight. The plane just hit some serious turbulence, and the airplane is bouncing. That sounds about right, I said. Okay, what do passengers do when turbulence hits? They look at the flight attendant. If the flight attendant appears to be panicked, the passengers panic. If the attendants are calm and steady, the passengers feel safe and follow suit. Glennon, you've been flying and living long enough to know while turbulence feels scary, it won't take the plane down. Turbulence isn't deadly, and neither is divorce. We survived these things. The kids don't know this yet, so they're afraid. They're going to keep looking at your face for information. Your job right now is to smile at them, stay calm, and keep serving the freaking peanuts. So this is what I told myself every single day during the divorce, and a million times since. Keep serving the freaking peanuts, Glennon. I was talking to a friend about this parenting mantra, and she said, turbulence doesn't take planes down, but planes do crash. What if the thing that's shaking your family's plane is real? What if the family really is going down? A friend of a friend found out a year ago that her teenage daughter was dying of cancer. That's not turbulence. That's the crash we all fear. That's a family going down in the full knowledge that they won't make it out alive. This woman started drinking and drugging, and she didn't stop, so her daughter died while she was high. Her other two daughters watched their sister die without their mama present because she jumped ship. I think about this mother every day, and I feel deep empathy for her. I also feel afraid for her. I fear one day she'll get still, and stillness will be full of regret, scalding regret that it will be impossible to stay. We don't control the turbulence or tragedy that happens to our families. I mean, we really don't. The plot of our lives is largely out of our control. We decide only the response of the main character. That would be you. We decide whether we will be the one who jumps ship or the one who stays and leads. Parenthood, and really life in general, is serving the peanuts amid the turbulence. Then, when real trouble hits, when life brings down our family, death, divorce, bankruptcy, illness, parenthood is looking at little faces knowing we are just as afraid as they are. Parenthood is thinking, this is too much. I cannot lead them, but I will do the thing I cannot do. So we sit down next to our babies and our friends and our family, and we turn their faces towards ours until they're looking away from the chaos and directly into our eyes. We take their hands in ours and we say to them, look at me. It's you and me. We will hold hands and breathe and love each other, even if we are falling from the sky. Family is, whether we're falling or flying, we're going to take care of each other through the whole damn ride. Yeah, so I just wanted you to hear that today if you need to hear it a lot. It's from Untamed, Glennon Doyle. She's amazing. If there's books still around to order online, which there are, pick them up. Little pro tip, betterworldbooks.com is where I actually just made a huge order from. You know me, I don't buy a whole lot of books. I use our library, but we have been avoiding our library for the last week, and they closed on yesterday anyway. So if you are not a person who does ebooks or audiobooks, which you totally should do on, there's Libby and Hoopla, go online, order some books, support those authors, especially the ones that just were releasing books and are missing out on doing the whole book tour thing. Untamed is a great one, Glennon Doyle. You won't be disappointed. I've underlined a whole bunch. Probably reread it a lot because we need it right now. It's about being brave. It's about finding yourself, listening to your voices and your gut feelings, and sticking together and supporting each other, which is all what we need right now. So I will talk to you all later. I love you. Please make comments, messages, like, subscribe, whatever you need to do. I'm not going to go anywhere for a while. So let me know how you're doing. I'd love to talk back with you if you have questions about homeschooling and you're confused or all confused. We're all used to going out, and even if we're homeschoolers, we're not used to staying at home, especially not with my husband working from home. So that said, I will talk to you all later. Bye.